Hi everyone, I'm Eglys. I'm the Director of Recruiting here at Torontojobs.ca. I hope everyone is staying safe and keeping well. So today I will be talking about best practices for working with a recruiter. So even if you're not currently working with a recruiter, you may end up working with one in the future. So this could be relevant to everyone or anyone at some point in their career. So what does a recruiter need to know from you or about you? The number one thing is your goal. So what is your dream job? What is it that you want to achieve short-term and long-term? What type of work environment do you see yourself working in? And what steps are you currently taking to achieve these goals? So really, of course, these are things that you want to, express to your recruiter, and basically you need to know for yourself. So if you aren't sure of your goals long term, have a set clear, be clear on your set of short-term goals. You and your recruiter can discuss these, can discuss realistic steps to take in order for you to achieve what you want. And remember, he or she may have a different insight to the market and what the competition looks like as well. So these are good things to discuss. My second point is to remember that this is a relationship. Just like any other relationship, it should be based on trust. So make sure you feel comfortable with your recruiter. Make sure that you can speak openly and about any concerns and ask questions when you want to. And of course that they're always accessible. So it should not just be on their terms, but also on your terms as well. And of course, you will need to do your part in this relationship. So follow through with any commitments and of course that you've agreed on. So if you've agreed to a client interview or phone interview, make sure that you are arriving on schedule and that you are following any instructions that you've been given. The recruiter just wants to know that you are of course reliable, you're trustworthy, and you not only show up for the interview, but make sure to follow up with the recruiter after it's done, okay? Also, I can speak from experience, the biggest pet peeve for a recruiter is when our candidates ghost. So, we don't want to be chasing anyone around, especially after we've already presented your resume or sent your, or set up a client interview for you. So just please keep that in mind, of course. Another tip is to keep your resume current, or just keep your recruiter involved or in the loop, I should say. So make sure that you're updating your recruiter on any changes that have occurred in your life that is relevant to your career. So for example, if you've recently completed a certification or a designation, also just of course, if you've moved locations, all of that is very relevant. Okay, and then of course, don't forget to ask for feedback and constructive criticism. Their professional opinion can help you in the long term, whether it will be on your resume or interviewing skills. So all of this is of course relevant. And lastly, keep in touch with them, even after you get the job. Of course, we always want to hear from you. As we know, there's no better time than to network than 2020. And this is really the type of networking that you want for your career and long-term. A good recruiter will value your relationship and want to keep in touch. They will also work with your family members, friends, and colleagues that are looking for work in the future. So just, keep that going. And of course, doesn't mean that you can't have relationships with other recruiters, but I think you'll know which ones are the ones that stand out and really are a personal fit for you. So with that being said, that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you can use some of these tips in the future. And don't hesitate to reach out or send your resume to resumes@torontojobs.ca. If you have any questions, please keep in touch. Take care. Bye.